SC rival. Daniel Bani Afriye, Hearts of Oak.
So that was Afriye Bani and his Hearts of Oak teammates after he got the call up. We'll have a listen to his reaction to the call up yesterday that was made official by the Ghana Black Stars head coach Otto Addo, answering some few questions here and there. But essentially, Otto, in explaining why some players were not included, seemed to suggest that those conversations have been had between him and the players, and it's not necessary to make it public. I would agree with that if the national team was his own personal property, but it's for the nation, and I think it's just right that you tell us why you don't call some players. But today we're going to talk about JOOJO Wollacott. Yes, he's going to have a surgery for his finger, which he sustained an injury on over the weekend in warm-up, and it's likely that he could join the team in Qatar. We'll look at that news and delve into it. We're also going to talk about the Ghana Black Stars team, who have opened camp in Abu Dhabi ahead of that game versus Switzerland, a pre-World Cup game to test our mettle. Interesting last two friendlies Ghana has played against opponents they could possibly meet in the round of 16. Remember, Switzerland are in the same group with Brazil, Serbia and Cameroon, and with the proximity from Ghana in terms of the groupings, they could meet in the last 16. So Ghana has a fair idea of our opponents in the last 16 should we overcome the group hurdle, and we've played against them. We have learned something or two from them, I'm sure. We'll look at all that today and some reactions to the call up, most especially from Iñaki Williams. As usual, subscribe if you have not, click on the notification bell to get more updates. Before we delve into the news of JOOJO Wollacott joining the Ghana national team, the news is that the camp has opened in Abu Dhabi as early as yesterday after the squad was named at 11:30, 12 p.m. and noon here. The Ghana team, some of the players jetted off immediately to Abu Dhabi, where they will play Switzerland. Now, the Black Stars have begun camping, and 23 players have arrived in camp at the moment, with the rest expected to arrive on Tuesday afternoon. That's today. The 23 include Andre Ayew, Jordan Ayew, Danlad Ibrahim of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Lawrence Atizigi, Manaf Nuruddin, Mohamed Salisu, Daniel Amate, Dennis Odoy, Baba Abdul Rahman, Gideon Mensah, Alidu Seidu, Salis Abdul Samed, Elisha Owusu, Kamal Soa, Antoine Semenyo, Tariq Lamte, Osman Bukari, Thomas Pate Inyake Williams, Abdul Fattah Wisahaku, Daniel Afriye Bani, Muhammad Kudus, and Daniel Kofitre. Three of Kamaldeen, Alexander Jiku, and Joseph Edu are expected to link up with the team on Tuesday afternoon. The Black Stars will train today on Tuesday evening in preparation for that friendly versus Switzerland on Thursday. Now compete in Group H with Portugal, South Korea, and as Uruguay. Ghana, the tournament World Cup will kick off on Sunday the 20th. And with that game versus Switzerland, these are the details you should know. Ghana will take on Switzerland in a pre-World Cup friendly in Abu Dhabi on November 17th. The match will be played at the Banias Stadium, which will give the teams an opportunity to assess the strength heading into the World Cup. Ghana will compete with Portugal in Group H and South Korea and Uruguay. The Black Stars will begin training on Tuesday, today, 15th, for their two assignments. It's international friendly against Switzerland, as well as a FIFA Club World Cup finals in Doha, Qatar. The match will give Otto Addo and his technical team a perfect opportunity for their opener in Group H versus Portugal at the Stadium 974 in Doha. The friendly match against Ghana and Switzerland will be played on the 17th of November. And note this time, it's in the morning at 10 a.m. GMT. Yes, 10 a.m. GMT. Ghana will be playing versus Switzerland. And I think it will be 1 p.m. in Abu Dhabi, there in that area where the game will be played. So the Black Stars game will be played in the early hours of the morning here in Ghana and early afternoon in Abu Dhabi. So that's it there with the Ghana Black Stars friendly with with Switzerland, the final game we will be playing in before the World Cup itself. My next story has to do with JOOJO Wollacott, who is set to miss the World Cup. Yes, he will join the Black Stars camp, but it is subject to when his surgery and everything will be completed. Now, the Ghana international will miss the World Cup after suffering a broken finger during warm-up ahead of Saturday's game against Burton Albion. Wollacott, who has been capped 11 times by Ghana, is set to undergo surgery this week. Manager Ben Ghana said everyone at the club is bitterly disappointed for JOOJO. He played such an important part in Ghana getting to the World Cup, and we all know how much he was looking forward to it. For this injury to happen so close to the tournament and in such innocuous fashion is very cruel, he said. My understanding is that following the surgery, he will still meet up with the Ghana squad and remain a key member of their traveling party. Knowing JOOJO as I do, he will respond to the setback with great maturity and a determination to come back stronger. I think the world of him, both as a person and as a player. It goes without saying that JOOJO will receive our full love, care and support throughout this coming period. So he will still join the team as part of the team, probably helping them out in terms of the new goalkeepers have not been in that position before. Not that JOOJO has been in the World Cup before, but he's been keeping in post longer for Ghana than most of them who are going to the World Cup. So if he is really going to join the team, as the coach suggests here, I think it's not a bad idea. What do you think about it? Let me know what you think. Should he join the national team in Qatar? Should he be allowed to? Let me know what you think in the comments box. And my final story has to do with some reactions coming in from the call-ups that have been had by the Ghana Black Stars. Yesterday, the call-ups that came in, Nyake Williams granted an interview to his club media, Athletic Club, talking about the opportunity to play in the World Cup being such a great honor. He posed with a picture here with his brother where they are all going to the World Cup, excited for them. Their families are utterly proud and they couldn't be any happier for them to be in such a position. So we'll have a look at Nyake Williams' reaction to the call-up and playing in the World Cup with his brother as well for Spain, and also listen to Daniel Efriye Barnier, who also was excited to be part of the national team ahead of Qatar 2022 after he and his teammates had an amazing reaction to his call-up early on in the video when I started. So that has been it for today. JOOJO might join the Ghana Black Stars camp in Qatar after his surgery this week. Also talking about the camping base in Abu Dhabi. It has officially opened. We're ready for that Switzerland game. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of the week.
Sí, la verdad que muy contento, muy feliz el poder representar el país de mis padres y el de parte de mi familia, pues para mí es un orgullo y la verdad que estoy muy contento, que tengo muchas ganas de que llegue el día del debut y la verdad que con muchas ganas. Sí, al final el Atleti me lo ha dado todo y siempre voy a estar agradecido a todo lo que han hecho para poder tener esta oportunidad, tanto a cuerpo técnico, empleados del club, todos mis compañeros por supuesto. La verdad que el poder jugar un mundial es en parte gracias a ellos y la verdad que qué mejor manera de representar el Atleti que en un mundial y con la selección de Ghana.
It's a dream come true. I think like 4 years ago I was watching it behind a telly and this time it's my turn, so it's a dream come true. I'm very, very happy because it's a big platform and then the biggest stage for every player who plays on this earth. His dream.